Having common interests with your spouse is one of the most important things to have in a successful marriage. But sometimes your hobbies and interests can differ, and this can form a rift between you and your partner. But it's always important that you're always able to find common activities that you both love and share together. So in this video, I'll help you brainstorm some ideas that will ensure that you find those activities. Hi guys, my name is Brad Browning. Welcome to my YouTube channel. As you probably know, I'm a marriage coach from Vancouver, Canada, and I've been studying and teaching marriage psychology for over 10 years now, and I've personally saved thousands of marriages. But enough about me, let's jump right into it. Now, many people seem to think that a husband and wife are going to have the same interests, but really that just isn't true. In fact, it's a common theme for many married couples to have completely opposite interests. For example, he likes to do, guy stuff like watch sports or play video games, and she likes, girly stuff like scrapbooking or baking. And when it comes to movies, he's a fan of action-packed thrillers, she loves romantic comedies, and so on. Now, certainly some of these activities speak to the natural differences between males and females, and there's nothing wrong with husbands and wives having different interests based on their unique personalities and experiences. Just because you're married doesn't mean that you should have to be a chameleon to your partner's interests. But at the same time, you don't want to let your interests veer too far apart. So when husbands and wives get too caught up in, doing their own thing, they are missing out on critical opportunities to connect with each other. In fact, developing common interests and hobbies can not only decrease conflict in a marriage, but it will also strengthen the idea that you and your spouse are a team. So as a result of having common hobbies, couples can deepen their sense of intimacy, connection, and especially friendship. So here are 4 ways that you can find some common interests with your spouse. Begin by sitting down together and brainstorming about the different things that you have in common. As you and your spouse go through idea after idea, try to narrow down a few important factors. So for example, does your partner prefer physical or mental challenges? Are there any pastimes they definitely want to avoid? What were some of their favorite hobbies as a kid? What hobby would they take on if time and money were not factors? Really, the point here is to get to the core of your partner's interests. However, if hours pass and you still can't come up with or agree on anything that interests both of you, don't panic because you will get there. Still, if nothing new comes to mind, then try looking at each other's current interests. Do any of these sound appealing to either of you? Maybe your partner's ultimate frisbee league always sounded interesting, but it's something that you've never tried yourself. Well, give it a go and see if you like it. You won't know until you try it, and you might even discover the perfect couples activity that you can share together. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, Brad, I already know that me and my partner have no common interests, then try this out. Make a list of all the things that you both might like, but neither of you have ever tried. And don't limit yourself to physical activities either. Think outside the box and keep your options open. For example, maybe daily crossword puzzles are something you'd enjoy doing as a team, or volunteering in your community. Perhaps you could come up with a remodeling project to do together, or introduce each other, to your favorite television series. Try taking a class and learning a new skill or learning a new language. Your options really are limitless, and who knows, maybe your newfound interests will become a life passion for both of you. Now, since we are trying to change the focus from his interests and her interests to create a whole new category called our interests, it's important to keep communication flowing. And once you've discovered a common interest or two, talk about your experiences. Did you both have a good time? What did you learn about each other? How did it make you feel? Did it help you think of another activity that you'd like to try? When talking about your time spent together, keep your responses, positive and uplifting. If you're interested in learning some techniques on how to reconnect or better communicate with your spouse, just visit my website, marriageguy.com, because up on there, you'll find a full-length video guide on improving your relationship and preventing the decline of your marriage. Now, while you're exploring new ideas and potential interests, it's important that you don't hate on it until you've tried it. Ladies, there's plenty of women out there who love softball, and men, there's plenty of guys who appreciate gardening as well. Some of your spouse's suggestions might sound unpleasant, but again, you'll really never know until you try it out. No matter how long it takes you to find some interests that you both enjoy, don't give up. Keep trying new activities and don't settle on what your spouse wants to do. It's important that you find something that you both enjoy so that you'll want to spend more quality time together doing it. Now, if you guys have any other suggestions on how to find common interests with your partner, I would love to hear them. Just share them in the comments section below, and I'll try my best to respond to each of you. All right, and that does it here. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And please show your support by following my YouTube channel. It's really much appreciated. And by the way, guys, I also offer one-on-one marriage coaching to a select number of clients, and you can learn more about that at marriageguy.com/coaching. If you are interested in signing up and you see that I have a spot available right now, register right away, because normally I'm always full. Again, learn more about my coaching and sign up at marriageguy.com/coaching. As always, thanks again for watching, and until next time, take care and good luck.